Axie Infinity, ticker AXS. It's really one of the hottest projects in all of cryptocurrency, not just gaming. And 6 months ago, only the most hardcore gamers had ever heard of it. That seems like a lifetime, especially in cryptocurrency, but the move from a relatively small cap game to the 24th highest market value in crypto, again, as a reminder, only took 6 months. Just look at these gains. It was under $5 in July, and 6 months later in November, $153. For those doing the math, that's a 29x in 6 months. So of course this begs the question, how can you find the next Axie Infinity? While no one can guarantee anything in this space, one thing is certain. You cannot expect a 29x ROI in 6 months without investing in a relatively low cap project. For example, is Bitcoin realistically going to be going up 29x in the next 6 months? It's not happening, guys. Sorry to burst your bubble, but we're sitting above a $1 trillion market cap with Bitcoin, so that kind of multiplier effect is no longer possible when you get into that higher market cap territory. Just do the math if you don't believe me. It would result in a $1.88 million per Bitcoin unit price. And while we think that maybe one day that is possible, it is not realistic on a 6-month time frame. So what we're trying to illustrate here is that you can only truly get this meteoric exponential growth by investing in the right companies and the right projects that are also relatively low market cap, because that means they have more room to grow. And with that spirit in mind, that is exactly what we're going to look at in this video. We're looking at 5 gaming projects with a very low market cap. And as to whether any of them will be the next Axie Infinity, well, that remains to be seen. But the first step is finding great projects, and here are 5 of them. Hey guys, happy weekend. My name is Maddie, and this is Altcoin Buzz, a crypto investment research company. We're very happy to be able to say that we've been in this space now for about 5 years. We've been making millionaires since all the way back in 2017. As I like to say, if you don't believe me, go back and check our track record. We've been very public, very vocal investors in major winners such as Ethereum, Binance, Cardano, Engine at only 4 cents, Matic at only 3 cents, Polkadot, Uniswap, and many, many other 100x gainers. And if you don't want to miss out on the next potential altcoin gem or crypto moonshot, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel Altcoin Buzz, and hit the bell to receive notifications, because that way you are alerted by YouTube every time we publish time-sensitive content. As always, there's a lot of corresponding risk when it comes to investments, and I'm not just talking about cryptocurrency, any kind of investments really. So just as a reminder, we wish you well, but this video does not represent financial or investment advice. With all of that being said, here's our list up front of the 5 small cap crypto and altcoin gems that we feel have major potential. We're going to be looking at in this video Mech Master, City Metaverse, Spatial, My Master War, and finally Dark Frontier. Let's jump right in with Mech Master, which is the first ever 3D mecha NFT that's non-fungible token game. So we figure there's going to be more to come soon, since mecha is a popular type of anime after all. I'm sure many of you watching this video are fans, but besides being first in that category, Mech Master has both AR and VR, that's augmented and virtual reality capabilities, already programmed into the game. You can become part of the Mech Master Metaverse AR by owning a 3D model of a mecha, which you can show off by taking photos with your mecha everywhere. It's all very sci-fi and kind of looks like what Battlestar Galactica might look like if it came to life. It has some pretty heavy hitters in terms of investors and partners that are currently supporting the project. Some of them include Ice-T Labs, UB Capital, DAO Maker, Magnus Capital, and others. In fact, up to a group of 80 investors and partners already. Let's talk a little tokenomics here. So their token, Mech, that's M-E-C-H, great name, was launched in an IDO and IGO on Redkite and GameFi, and that was in mid or late October. So this is still a young project. They raised a total of $2.6 million. There is a staking option, and with the Mech token, they have 3 pools live with limits of 500,000, 1 million, and 1.5 million Mech allowed in those 3 pools respectively. All right now are still open, and the APRs, which are 20%, 40%, and 60% for those 3 pools, depend on whether or not you lock your Mech for up to 3, 6, or 12 months. Obviously, with a coin like this, staking is a risk. There is a chance your Mech could be worth 0 before you can unstake your coins. That's something that we have to admit and concede. But then there are others out there that might like the idea of being locked up so you can't get into it and make an emotional decision to sell. This is one of those know thyself kind of moments. If you react well to those situations and those constraints where you are locked up for a predetermined period of time, then this may be the project for you. You know if you're one of those people that needs to be forced lower time preference or not. According to CoinGecko, here are some stats regarding the tokenomics. Mech has a max supply of 650 million, a circulating supply of about 12 million. Note the disparity between those two figures. A trading volume in the last 24 hours of about 360,000. The current price sits at about 27 cents with a total market cap valuation of about $4 million. You can buy Mech, that's MECH, on MEXC, MEXC, and on PancakeSwap. For future updates, do be sure to follow this project both on Telegram as well as on Twitter. At mechmaster_io is the Twitter handle. Moving right along to project number 2, we're looking at City Metaverse, which is a GTA, or for those unfamiliar, a Grand Theft Auto style game, and it takes place on the streets of an R-rated underworld. Their metaverse includes 15,000 plots of digital land and an in-game token, SIN. That's SIN. SIN is a play-to-earn game where you earn SIN based on your illicit underworld activities, and there's even a virtual casino that uses the Tezos blockchain to be provably fair. Pretty interesting mechanic there. And with SIN, again, the token, you're going to be able to buy virtual real estate, NFT non-fungible token avatars, and of course, as we, I guess, alluded to a moment ago, you'll also be able to play in the casino using the SIN token. Investors in City Metaverse currently include 2 investors from the Mech Master project we looked at just a moment ago. Ice-T Labs and Magnus Digital Capital are also investors here. And Maven Capital and Nonce VC are also investors in SIN. All right, let's talk tokenomics here. Once again, we're looking at some data from CoinGecko. We have a max supply of 1 billion, a circulating supply that is much lower, 39.3 million, a trading volume in the last 24 hours of about 957,000. Current price at the time of this recording sits at about 35.9 cents, with a market valuation, a total market cap worth about $14 million. Post-IDO, City raised $2.3 million. And between staking rewards and the ecosystem, about a third of all the supply is available in the open market. All 1 billion coins will be released to the market within 5 years. And right now you can buy SIN on MEXC, that's MEXC, BKEX, and PancakeSwap. Also be sure to follow City Metaverse both on Telegram as well as on Twitter. Their handle here is at CityToken. At number 3 on our list, we're taking a look at Spatial, ticker SPAT, S-P-A-T. Like our first game that we looked at, Mech Master, our third game, Spatial, also uses augmented and virtual reality in the game. Unlike Mech Master, however, Spatial also uses XR, or what's known as extended reality, in their metaverse. So the game takes its inspiration from sci-fi novels and uses its spatial portal to connect universes together. Meta will develop these spaces in this universe based on confirmations and votes from its DAO community, or decentralized autonomous organization. By having a DAO that players can join, they not only get to voice their opinions, but more importantly, they get to feel a sense of ownership of the game. They're more likely to play the game longer and use the SPAT token more often than otherwise less engaged players. Their IDOs on Redkite and GameFi raised $2.5 million, and the current circulating supply is about 5.2 million. As per CryptoRank, 11% or 33 million SPAT tokens sold in a combination of public and private sales and the IDO. Again, Ice-T Labs are involved in this particular project. That's 3 for 3 with regards to Ice Labs. Other investors of this particular initiative and other partners include Aussie Capital, Everse Capital, OKX Block Dream Ventures, and MEXC Capital, as well as others. Once again, we have some great info from our friends over at CoinGecko. As you can see, the token price for SPAT, which by the way is a BEP20 token, sits just under $1 at about 98 cents, a maximum supply of 300 million and a circulating supply of 5.2 million. You can buy SPAT, again that's SPAT, on MEXC, MEXC, and on PancakeSwap. And be sure to follow the project's developments here on Telegram as well as on Twitter. At metaspatial_io is the Twitter handle. Next up, and at number 4 on our list, we're looking at My Master War. This is both a game and an ecosystem. It's a free play to earn game with an added feature of a profit sharing model. So what you earn is their token, MAT, which is a Binance Smart Chain token. And you're going to earn by staking the MAT token by inviting others to play the game. You can play the game and win challenges. You can breed and sell NFTs on the marketplace. You can also collect and speculate on rare NFTs and then sell the NFT tokens on the marketplace. This is really a game that's evolutionary in style, where players can pick their own scenario and build their own countries and armies, and then develop accordingly as per their own strategies. Let's talk investors and partners. Once again, Ice-T Labs is involved with this game as well, as are DAO Maker, Raptor Capital, and Emoca brands Redkite and GameFi. And My Master War used Redkite for its IDO and GameFi for its IGO. Between the ecosystem, liquidity, and the play-to-earn capability in the game, about 53% of the tokens are available to the public. That includes the public sale that just took place. Certic performed the audit to confirm these numbers. And one interesting tidbit about My Master War is they are the only ones on this list who made it a goal as part of their roadmap to list on a top 10 centralized exchange. And this is a valuable piece of information because depending on your own personalized investment strategy, we do know that many of you like to sell off or take profits when a small token like this gets listed somewhere major like Binance, making it open to almost everyone who wants to buy in. We leave that part of the strategy up to you, never financial advice. My Master War, ticker again MAT, M-A-T, has a maximum supply of 100 million, a circulating supply of 5.8 million. And as you can see, is currently sitting at a price just above $3, which is up very significantly, with a total market cap also of about $17.5 million. You can buy MAT on gate.io, MEXC, Dodo, that's DODOBSC, and PancakeSwap. You can also follow these guys both on Telegram as well as on Twitter. Their Twitter handle is MyMasterWar. And finally, at number 5 on our list, we're looking at a project known as Dark Frontier, which is a space AG kind of game designed to promote more use cases for NFTs. The game specifically uses NFTs for staking. So you can stake DARK, that's D-A-R-K, for a 215% APY right now. And the game also uses NFTs for ownership of items and the purchase, sale, and development of value for in-game items. You can even merge two NFTs together into a larger, more valuable, and more rare NFT. So this game has both mint and burn features that it chooses to implement. So let's talk investors and partners. Ice-T Labs is 5 for 5 today. They are also involved with Dark Frontier. Ice-T has a fantastic incubation program for new games, which is where many of these partnerships and investments are coming from. But also involved in Dark Frontier, we have DAO Maker, and we've seen them a few times on this list as well. We also have GameStarter VC that is backing Dark Frontier, as is Mintable.app and DWeb3 Capital, as well as several others. Let's talk about the token. This is data from CoinMarketCap. We have a maximum supply of 250 million and a circulating supply of 20 million. Trading volume in the last 24 hours was roughly 1.5 million. The current price of MAT sits at about 71, let's call it almost 72 cents, with a total market value of about 13 million. And you can buy the Dark Frontier token MAT on gate.io, Hotbit, ZT, Dodo, BSC, and PancakeSwap. More than half of the total supply of Dark tokens are available to the public, including the 4% that were part of the public seed round. And the emission rate is monthly for Dark because of their 2-page outline of their tokenomics. Once again, be sure to follow Dark Frontiers both on Telegram, as shown here, as well as Twitter. Their handle is Dark Frontiers GS. There you have it, guys. Our top 5 picks for the small cap gaming gems in this altcoin, blockchain, NFT, gaming space and cryptocurrency that we feel could explode exponentially and potentially rival the next Axie Infinity. You never know for sure, and we're not making any promises, but again, as we mentioned at the top of this video, one thing is for sure. If you want to see 10, 20, 30, 50, 100x growth, you got to have confidence and get into projects when they are still low market cap. And that's one thing that we've ensured in this video, is that all of these projects are low market cap, and all these projects are also very high quality in our estimation. Let us know, guys, in the comments below which of these are your favorites. Which other projects have we omitted? Which ones would you like to see us cover in the future? Once again, never financial advice, but we do wish you all the very best of luck if you choose to invest. Guys, if you're still watching this video, be sure to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell to receive notifications. Check out these other NFT, metaverse, gaming, crypto, blockchain videos that we put out recently if you haven't already. As always, guys, stay safe, and we do hope to see you again soon in the next video. Have a great weekend.